Now it's time for Lefties Losing It. Now let's start, Lefties, with a woman identifying as a dog.
So you're saying that you would like a gentlemanly man, somebody who courts you, takes you on a date, all of these sorts of things?
Absolutely.
I'm a little bit in two minds here because I can hear what you're saying, but then I can see that you're dressed as a cat.
I'm a dog,
and
so...
you call yourself a dog.
Woof, yes.
Do you think that that might be a deterrent for a man who is more traditional if you're dressing like a dog?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not.
So when you look at a relationship, are you looking at like a pet owner type relationship, or like two dogs in the relationship, or what's your ideal?
A partner who loves and respects me and sees me as an equal that I am.
But you see yourself as an actual dog, right? You said you like to go play fetch.
Woof, yes.
Woof, yes. Don't go mocking any of that, because apparently it's not a mental illness or chronic attention seeking. It's brave and stunning and deserves nothing but acceptance and adoration. Here is the Biden administration's Assistant Secretary for Health, a biological male identifying as a woman, telling the nation that the weather is racist.
This Black History Month, I'm pleased to partner with OMH in advancing better health through better understanding for Black communities. Through our Office of Climate Change and Health Equity and the Office of Environmental Justice, we're working with providers and community leaders to identify innovative approaches that empower communities to address the health consequences linked to climate change.
That's money well spent for a nation that is 34 trillion in debt. Yeah, that's trillion with a T. Now, we've had Army Kozak on the program before, and he's back again mocking one of our favourite lefties, Prince Harry. Here, Harry reacts to his father's cancer diagnosis.
Harry, it must be hard dealing with your father's recent diagnosis.
Oh, I mean, he's had a serious illness for a long time.
He's had cancer for a long time?
No. Unconscious bias.
Oh, Harry, not this again.
It's far worse than cancer.
How could that be worse than cancer?
Well, you don't need chemotherapy, you need psychotherapy. And lessons in white fragility. And there's no real cure, unfortunately.
Were you at least able to accompany your father to the doctor?
I did, yes. It was very hard.
I can imagine getting
helpful.
news like that of cancer. It's intense.
No, because the doctors wore white coats.
Oh, come on, man.
Disgusting. I love my family.
Oh, we've got to get him back on the show. He's so funny. Now, this is becoming a regular feature of Lefties Losing It. Bill Maher, who's supposedly the sensible lefty, but he keeps beclowning himself thanks to his irrational, undying love for California Governor Gavin Newsom. Now, in the past week or so, I've brought you Bill Maher being embarrassed on his own show by Gillian Michaels and by Patrick Bet-David, defending Gavin Newsom, and it's happened again. He's been schooled again. Have a look.
No, you're friends with Newsom.
Yeah.
We live here, right?
Oh,
we
yes.
live in California. I was born here. In Oakland, they have Kaiser Hospital, where my pediatrician was. The hospital put out a notice last week, employees are not to leave for lunch. It's too dangerous in downtown Oakland. That's on him. Our homeless I don't want to hear that the homeless problem is intractable. You want to be CEO? It's your problem. It's your desk.
Yeah.
I know you like him, but I just think I can't imagine him having the gall to run to lead this country when he's run this state into the ground. When we just had Governor Brown not that long ago, Oakland was safe. Things were going on. It's not good. It's not. He looks very shiny. But he's not a straight shooter, and he's not willing to do the hard things to make this state better, and that's his only job. He doesn't realize that. He thinks it's to go sing Kumbaya with a former Marvelette at New College of Florida to make some vague point. Meanwhile, back in our state, people are dying in these encampments.
Well, I'm hoping that running nationally will bring him more to the center.
Okay. Beautifully said, but Bill Maher just denies all of that reality. He lives in California. He knows how bad it is. He rails against it occasionally, and yet he wants the man who's been instrumental in inflicting that on the state to run for president and become president of the country. I mean, what can you do with that? Now let's go to an Oscar winner and another regular lefty losing it, Susan Sarandon, who was part of this brave anti-Israeli protest. What a pack of clowns. Now let's leave the final word to this edition of Lefties Losing It to the Veep, who is as eloquent and profound as always. Take it away, Kamala.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.